Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Adam's Flyovers. I've been very lucky and I went for a camping weekend, if you like, to go to the Hunter Valley, which is a lovely winemaking area in New South Wales. And it was a trip to go and see a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine called Dan. And here we are at Lake St Clair, which is, to get to Lake St Clair, go to Singleton from the south and you go turn right, and it's about half an hour up there. It's a big storage dam for irrigation, obviously. And at the moment, as you can see, it is a little bit low. You can see excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, just missed it. There's the high water mark there, the sandy part on the left. This is when I arrived. And I think I got there a little bit before a lot of people, because there is a clip at the end which shows this camping ground, and there's a little bit more people there. It's a bit more sunny, so if you can hang on to the end, it's worth watching and see Dan's farm. You'll see this camping ground with a few more people. There are quite a few kangaroos around here. I saw 6 on the way out, but I set my camp up before I went up to see Dan. There, this is a lovely little spot. Well worth a visit. It has got amenities, two amenity blocks with shower and toilets. The top one is not so good as the bottom one. The bottom one has really nice showers, lovely, and it's stocked with bass fish. Now here we are up at Dan's place, or Dan and Sam, and it's a lovely little hobby farm. And there are the stock, a mixture of Hereford and I think Angus, I'm not sure, but they are all in calf, as Sam tells me, and it is a lovely farm, just on the edge of Nundle Road there, as you can see. Just swing around. There's the homestead coming up. Beautiful gardens, and Sam has done some lovely sculptures which are placed around the garden and the farm. It is an absolutely lovely spot. I just was quite impressed as to how lovely it is inside. They've done a lot of renovations, and inside it is neat as a pin and just as lovely. There we are, looking down on the homestead. I had a lovely lunch with Sam and Dan. Really enjoyed myself. If you can see on the right, there are some solar panels there. Now this farm is completely powered by the solar panels, and there is a line, sort of an arc in the middle, and that is a line, I think, of silver birch, which Sam has planted with the intention to stop the lights. You can see the highway on the right. There we are. And there's the line of I think, silver birch to stop the headlights coming into the farm. And we had a nice little tour along that paddock there in four-wheel drive buggy. Dan did some excellent driving. His narration on the coach tour was wonderful. I think I'm right in saying that line of trees marks the border of Sam's farm. There's the homestead. There's some bales of grass, hay, which have been collected and wrapped up. Can't quite see them. There is a lovely little river going through those trees. And Dan informs me he thinks there is gold in the rocks because of the quartz formation. And maybe one day he'll find some. I hope so for him. He'll hopefully spin around in a moment. Get that drone moving. I think I was trying to work out where it was at this moment, this point of time. There we go. Moving again. Ah, there's the bales. Stock feed. All wrapped up. Now I think we've come in a complete circle from where we started. There we are. And on the farm were some guinea fowls as well. And I must say they didn't like the drone. They started squawking and making an awful lot of noise. Poor things. I think Dan said they thought the drone would maybe a hawk or something come to attack them. They were squawking away. I didn't know guinea fowl could make such a lot of noise. There we are, back to the cattle. And we might just spin around and have one last look at the homestead before shooting back, and I'll show you the amount of people. There we are. And now we're back on a sunny day at Lake. No, this is my mistake. Cut that bit. This is the dam. This is the dam wall end of Lake St. Clair. Beautiful part. The camping spot is further up there to the right, quite a bit up from there. As you can see, you can probably see the old high water marks on the side. We come around a little bit to the left, and it will be a bit more obvious for you. Here we go. As I say, this is in the Hunter Valley, New South Wales, an absolutely lovely part of New South Wales, rich in coal. There's the little power station, which is fairly close. That's going to be closed down shortly. A lot of horses in the Hunter Valley. I had my first job around here when I came to Australia in 1972 on a horse stud. Now, here we are, back at Lake St. Clair. Yes, the people have arrived. If you remember the first bit of the video, there was nobody here. Now look at them. But the lovely part is, the camping grounds are so big that nobody really is crammed up to the next person. There are groups of, obviously, clubs, friends, families have come in and grouped together, and they're away from everybody else. And of course, there was one night, I only stayed a couple of nights, but there was one night there was one fella playing rap music. I thought, oh, crikey. Very pet friendly. Lots of dogs walking around without a lead on. Of course, the kangaroos didn't have a lead on either.